So the next topic we are going to do is Java typecasting. Okay. So can you just open a notepad and write typecasting? Java typecasting. Java typecasting. Java typecasting. There is a space. Okay. Type C-A-S-T-I-N-G. C capital letter. There is no hyphen also. Java space T capital type casting. Okay. So what do you mean by typecasting? That means we are trying to convert. Now we know all the primitive data types. So if you are trying to convert one data type to another data type, converting one data type to another data type, converting one data type to another data type is called typecasting. What do you mean by this? That is what the next question. Casting. C-A-S-T-I-N-G. What do you mean by this? For example, if I have given you a salary, let us say salary is equal to 1234 rupees. Okay. Now, when you provide this value, but I don't want to see this value as 1234. I wanted to see this value as enter. There you write 1234.00. What is the difference between the 1234 and 123400?
It's an integer value and it's a floating value, sir.
Correct. In that case, if you wanted to convert that value, whatever they have given it to you, if you wanted to convert it to some other data types, that process we call it as typecasting. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Just remove that salary thing. And there are two types of typecasting: widening casting, widening, W-I-D-E-N-I-N-G. Widening casting. There are two types of typecasting. One is widening, W-I-D-E-N-I-N-G space casting. Widening, no, widening casting. No need to write type. Widening casting. Within the brackets, it's a regular process. Within the brackets, you say it as automatic. Automatic. What does it mean? It will outside hyphen converting a smaller type to a larger type. Converting a smaller type to a larger type. You know the process, right? So we know all the data types. What is the first and foremost data type we have? Byte, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, write it. Byte. Uh, just give a two hyphens and arrow symbol, greater than symbol. Yeah. And byte you can convert automatically into short, short. Byte and then short and then arrow, char, char, and then int, arrow, long, arrow, float, arrow, double. This is how the conversion will happen from the smaller type to a larger data type. If you look at all of the three are smaller, right? Byte, short, and char.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And if you do the same reversal, that we call it as narrow casting. The next one is narrow casting. You can write at the top after first point. Second point is narrowing casting, which is manual. Narrowing casting. Narrowing, narrowing casting. Manual. What does it mean? Converting larger data type to larger type to a smaller type. Clear?
Yes, sir.
So some people may call widening casting also as implicit. Okay, implicit. Instead of automatic, just give a forward slash. You can write implicit. Clear?
Sir, small doubt, sir.
Yes.
Sir, here byte, short, int, long, and these all represent the numbers, right, sir?
Hmm.
But char is only a single character. How can we change it to like? How can we change number to char? Remaining okay.
Yeah. So it's just for understanding purpose we have written from the smaller place to the other places. Okay. So there is one process called C. If you have something, for example, carries one single letter, right? If you add CINT, then it will get converted to into int. I will show you that example. But for now, just understand the sequence. Okay. So I understand your question. We can convert anything to any format, but this is the sequence. But just copy the entire line, byte, short, char, the entire line. Copy. Next, there only. Just press enter after double. Paste. So you remove char so that there will not be any confusion for you. Okay. This is your confusion, right?
Yes, sir.
Clear now? Okay. So this also can be, that char also can be converted to int in such cases, in very few cases. I'll tell you that scenario at a later point of time. But at this point of time, I don't want you to get confused with the adding char in between based on the size. Okay. So smaller type, right? So that's the reason I have added that char. So if you are getting confusion with that, just remember only this flow. Byte, the next line you have written, right? Byte, short, int, long, float, that you can remember. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now do the same kind of reverse. Double, double to float, float to long, long to int. Done? Okay. Are you clear now? Any confusion here?
No, sir. It's clear.
Okay. Okay. Now what we are going to do is we will see with certain examples so that you will understand it clearly. Okay. So one is implicit. What is the other one? Explicit. Narrow casting. We can also call it as explicit. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now, what I wanted to tell you is just go to IntelliJ and create one example. So, can you create one class file with the name example typecasting? Example typecasting. Okay. So, add the main method. So, we know, right? There are two types of casting: widening casting and narrowing casting. Correct. So, what will happen in widening casting? It will convert the smaller type to a larger type. Whereas narrowing casting, what it will do? It will convert the larger data type to smaller data type. So if you look at, there is one which is automatic conversion. Where is the automatic conversion happening? It is in widening casting,
Widening
correct?
casting. Yes, sir.
If if it is a narrowing casting, then you have to do it normally. So when I say we have to do it normally, We'll see an example. Okay. So how we are going to convert that data type to a different data type. Okay. So first, let's write an example of an integer int data type int give some number. Let's say a rate rate, that is my variable. So generally what is happening, a rate you are going to give in numbers. Okay, just give some number as 12 or something, whatever the number you like. Okay, now what I wanted to do is I wanted to convert this into double, right? So how are you going to convert this as double? Double, double space. You just write it as D rate. D rate stands for double rate. Okay. D stands for double rate is equal to. So what happens? It is an automatic conversion because it is widening casting. Because how it is going to start? Can you just write this in a comment? Just write this in comments. Widening casting. Widening casting. Just write. Press enter. Widening casting. What is the sequence? First byte and then short, byte, then short, then int, then long, then float, finally it is double. If you see, the smaller part is int and the larger part is double. That's the reason it should be an automatic conversion. That's what I'm talking about, right? So now in this case, directly you can assign the int data type to this particular, whatever the variable you have declared in the int data type, directly assign it here, rate. So you can simply call it as rate, RATE. So just for your understanding purpose, write it in the comments, automatic, automatic, automatic casting. Okay. Now print both the values, rate and D rate. Can you print both of them? You write it as my double rate is. Okay. Okay. Now run the program. You should be able to see 13 and then the next value will be in the double format. Execute it. If you see, the first one is in the integer format and the second one is in the double format, right? Are you clear?
Yes, sir.
For example, if I wanted to do the same thing, first I will initialize the double and then I will try to convert it into int. That means that is what type of casting it is?
Narrowing casting, sir.
Correct. So just comment this entire part, whatever you have written, comment the entire part. How do you comment the entire
Control
lines
plus
of code?
slash.
Okay,
Control
do that,
shift and slash.
do that. Okay,
Yes, sir.
control shift slash, that is forward slash. Then automatically everything will get commented. So now you just write double first, double, 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 same program. Rate is equal to 13, rate is equal to 13, 13 point some number, 13.2 D. Okay, whatever. Yeah. Next, int. I wanted to convert this into int. Int I rate. Just write it as I rate. Yeah, good. I rate is equal to. Directly you are going to assign, right? Rate. That is what you have learned in the previous example. We'll observe the difference and then we will see. And if you see, the system is throwing an error, correct? So there
Yes,
is a
sir.
red color symbol, right? What is that it is showing? You
Required type
cannot,
int provided double.
Yeah, if you look at cast expression to int cannot be done. That means the double is the larger data type where int is the smaller data type. That's the reason what you have to do is you have to add in front of rate, you have to add within the brackets, within the parenthesis bracket, whatever the data type you are going to convert, int. You have to write int. Are you clear?
Is it like this, sir?
Yes, correct. Now print both of them.
Yes, sir.
Print, no, write the
Oh,
statements. So you're following, right? Now you
yes, sir.
understood what is the difference between typecasting in widening as well as the narrowing casting. It applies to every example. Now run the program and you should be able to see the 13.26 double value converted into int data type. Clear?
Yes, sir.
You see at the bottom, my int rate is 13. Okay. Sir, what is this? How are we going to achieve or encounter this situation in the real world scenario? So you might see some of the where you go to any grocery shop, okay, DMart or any of the Vijeta supermarket or any of the supermarket centers, if you go, there are billing sections, right? So when you are providing certain amounts to them, for example, your bill is something like 853.62. So when you are paying with a card, definitely they are going to deduct the exact amount, right?
Yes, sir.
That means the decimals are playing a vital. So there, these conversions are really helpful for those people. That's the reason we wanted to make sure that the conversion is happening properly.